The man put on mascara, shaved his leg hair, and slipped into a pair of black stockings. Just as he was about to blow dry his hair, he turned around, accidentally tripped over his slippers, and knocked over a box of beads. Nick stepped on the scattered beads, lost his balance, and fell into the bathtub along with the hairdryer. Unfortunately, he was electrocuted and fainted on the spot. When he woke up, he heard the nanny mocking him. He quickly explained that it was for work, but the nanny said she hadn't said a word. Nick was shocked and had no idea what had just happened. When he stepped outside, he could hear the inner thoughts of every woman he passed on the street. With perfect clarity, Nick was terrified and ran toward the office. As usual, he greeted everyone. He soon realized that the female co-workers, who usually treated him warmly, were secretly calling him a jerk in their minds. During the meeting, the new female boss Darcy was speaking, but Nick's ears were filled with all kinds of women's voices. He had no idea what Darcy was actually saying. Everyone's words sounded light on the surface, but their thoughts were completely different, leaving Nick confused and overwhelmed. Back home, a storm was raging outside. Nick suddenly had an idea. He put mascara back on, wore the stockings again, grabbed an electric hairdryer, and went out to the balcony, imagining that another electric shock would return him to normal. Sure enough, a bolt of lightning struck him, and he fainted once again. When he opened his eyes, he was perfectly fine and lying on his own couch. Excited, he ran to the mall, only to find that his ability to hear women's thoughts had not disappeared. Completely frustrated, he went to see a psychologist for help. The psychologist dismissed his story, but Nick accurately repeated the doctor's innermost thoughts. Doctor then told him he could make good use of his ability. Nick agreed that the doctor made sense and excitedly ran to Darcy's office. He followed her inner thoughts and complimented a painting on the wall, instantly winning her favor. At that moment, a boss walked in with an advertising proposal and asked for their opinions. Nick immediately spoke aloud what Darcy was thinking, and the boss was very pleased. This left Darcy completely surprised. One day, the company received a major project. While discussing the advertised proposal with Darcy, Nick once again spoke her thoughts aloud, seeing the man who seemed so in sync with her. Darcy was completely won over and decided to give Nick the project. By now, Darcy had hopelessly fallen in love with him.